Hello, this is William Torgerson from thetorg.com. Today I'm going to show you how to use a widget to add a picture to your blog. And you can see this is my personal blog, and I have a picture which is probably too big of myself over there on the right. And so I'm going to come to my teaching blog and go to the dashboard. And if I go down the left side, I'm going to go to Appearances. This is where I could also come to change the theme of my blog. I'm going to go to Widgets, and I've kind of developed my own definition for widget as I've worked with them, and to me it seems to be a program that does a job for me. For example, the job it will do now is it will add a picture to my blog, and they do other jobs like allow people to sign up, and so every time I do an update they get an email about my blog, or as I tag my blog posts, there's one program that makes little that puts the words over to the right so I can see the keywords that I'm often writing about. And so I have image, and I'm coming over to the right, and this image works in some ways like the image that we've already covered in adding an image to a blog post. So I can click from a URL, which would be that I go find an image on the web, and I right click and I copy the location and I paste it there, or I can use an image from my computer. And so I'm going to go to Media, and Library are the images that I've already uploaded and used before, and to add a new image to my library, here I am, and so I'm going to select the file from my computer. And the stuff I usually keep things on my desktop first and then put them away once I'm done. And so I have this picture of myself which I've cropped, and I'm going to upload, and I'm going to so it says blue. You don't care what it says, but so I've got that name, and I'm going to leave it down here. I'll type William Torgerson, author of the forthcoming novel Love on the Big Screen. Probably not the right caption though for my teaching blog, and then I can describe that. And it's important to fill that out so that people can find you, but I'm not going to make you watch me fill that out now. And here's my file URL, so I need that for my widget, so I'm going to copy that, and then I can save the changes, so now it's in my media library. And so I'm going to come back to Appearance, Widgets, and here it is over here. And so I'm going to, I can use that same, my image URL, and I'm going to type that same thing again, William Torgerson, author of the forthcoming novel Love on the Big Screen. And so I'll add that to these here, and I can align that to the left, the center, or the right, and that usually requires some experimentation. And I could link that, for example, I could link that to the publisher's website, and I save it, and it automatically does the size. And so now I can find my picture. And so you might be done, but I think one thing that comes up a lot is the picture looks goofy, or in this case it's too big, and you can see I've got too much text there. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to edit, and I'm going to change this to the caption. This might be still a little long, but Prof. Torg, possibly that should be Professor William Torgerson, and I'm going to make this smaller. And I can see the width is just a little bit smaller than the height, and so let's make this 90 by 110, and I might look stretched or smushed now, we'll see. I think I maybe made the distance too big, and so then I look at the picture, and now it my picture got smaller. Nice. I must have typed that in the wrong. That still looks a mess. So I can keep going back and experimenting with that. So that's how you add a user. That's how you use a widget to add a picture to your website.